أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Our topic for today is listening to our children, especially these very tiny smaller children. How do you make them feel at home? You need to listen to them. Yes, you need to be with them. You need to always be around them. And how do we do this? Now, this page says children will listen to you after they feel listened to. We often complain that our children are not listening to us. They are not hearing word. You talk to them, they don't want to do it. Yes, it's because you have never obeyed them. Yes, you're feeling like, how do I obey my child, my own child? Yes. Respect is reciprocal. It has to start from home. Yes, it has to start from that tiny child you call your child. You have to listen to them. You have to make them feel very important to you. And then it is what they grow with, what they see you do, they learn. If you don't listen to them, you are indirectly teaching them how not to listen. Did you hear that? If you don't listen to them, you are indirectly teaching them how not to listen to you. So you have to be a parent that listens to your children. Then from that act you're doing to them, voluntarily, without knowing it, unconsciously, they listen to you automatically. Now, ways we listen to our children. Number one here says school gist. When they come home, take your time to ask them about their friends. The tiny nursery children and even the grown-up ones. How is school today? How are your friends? Hope no problem. What is the gist? Form gist. Make them your gist partner. Make them feel they have you at home to always come back home. You see them happy coming home. And immediately they are coming home. Mom, I have some gist for you today. Do you know something like this? Abu Kaza, something like this happened in school? Say, wow, that's nice. Then what did you feel about that thing that happened? They will gist you about all their friends in the school. From there, you can know his or her activity in school, and you'll be able to guide them right. No, so thing that happened between those your two friends, it's not a good one. This other person looked for trouble, and in Islam, it's not a good one to look for your brothers and sisters trouble, because as Muslim, Al-Muslim, Akhul Muslim, they have become automatically your friends. Do you understand? Now, another thing you make him or her learn is when the table is turned the other way. If someone is taking your child for granted, you'll be able to identify and build his or her self-confidence. So school gist with children is very, very important because they spend most of their time in school. So with that, they are learning to live in harmony with people. No, that's your friend that you say is in need is because he's begging you. Probably he doesn't come with food. Does he come with food? Yes. No, mom, he doesn't come with food. Okay, what we'll do now? I'm not saying you should give him or her all your food all the time. You know, things like that. As a mother, you would know how to direct your child. But if you don't even know what is happening around your child, how do you direct them? How do you make them grow as a very good child and responsible, humble, and self-respecting child? Now, number two, love their friends. Most of us make this mistake of feeling like our children should not have friends. They should have friends. It is when you love their friend, when you show them you want to meet their friends, you'll be able to know the kind of friends they are making, and then you'll be able to give guidance. No, that so friend of yours is not behaving well. Talk to the child, to him or her, and you give a lot of advice. We have a lot to do in children training. children's training, but we have to do it right to be able to be successful as parents. Love their friends, send gifts to their friend, make them send some gifts to their friends sometimes. It's really, really good. You're building that child. Show love, show concern. Oh, my friend of mine is sick. A classmate of mine did not come to school today. It will only be from the gist you always gist with him or her that will make him or her be able to tell you, oh, is he a friend in the class? You say yeah. He says yes. Or your seatmate, he says yes. You say, okay, can we visit the the friend? And you, oh, mommy, thank you very much. I actually wanted to visit, even in your tribe, communicate. And I didn't want to tell, I didn't know what you're going to feel. So that was why I didn't say it. Okay, don't worry, we're going to visit. And if by chance you were not able to visit them at home, they get better and start coming to school, make sure you make time out to check that child in the school and say, oh, your friend told me you're not feeling fine. That friend of your child is going to feel loved too, and your child will be very happy, and you see your child naturally, psychologically doing well in school. Now, number 3, check and help in solving homeworks. It's not wise for some of us who are not showing any concern. As I said in one of my classes, it's not wise that you spend money on your child in the school and you were not able to learn from your child, especially the uneducated ones among us. Yes. Now, if you follow their homework, I have heard parents go to their children's school and say, please, I teach me. You ask the teacher to teach you so you can help the child at home. It will take just 2 seconds as an adult to understand. And if you've been following your child from pre-nursery, you are actually developing yourself. And you will see you naturally grow with that child as if you have been to school too. Meanwhile, you're learning through teaching the child, through assisting the child in his or her homework. Number 4, feel their pains. Feel their pains. Please, when your child is in pains, show them care, excessive care. I know mothers are fond of this, alhamdulillah, they can't do without it. But please, we need to do it more. Sometimes our kids are playing and they get hurt. You say, it serves you right. You've been playing rough and I've been calling you, did not come. No, please don't let that be the first thing that comes out from your mouth. Oh, just try to swallow it first. And, oh, sorry. Some of us laugh. And that is why you see a child. This number 4 and 5 is they're actually interwoven. Feel pity and pick them up when they fall, no matter how rough they play. Some of us, the first thing we do when a child falls is laugh. You get to some home, the first thing they do when someone falls is to laugh. It's a very bad one. It's not good. Oh, sorry. Try to pick the child up. Even if they've been playing too rough and you've been warning, they did not hit your advice, and all of a sudden they fall. Please try as much as possible to be quiet and try to take a minute silence and swallow what is in your mind before you say something out. It matters so much. You're going to fall tomorrow, whether you like it or not, and that child will laugh at you, and you're going to feel so bad. It is what he or she have learned from you. Please always pick them up. That's your serious situation right now. You have passed through their stage of wanting to play all the time. So it is not all the time you laugh at your child or you say, Yafimiki, or it serves you right. No, don't say it serves them right. Their activity at that stage is play, and they have to do it. As I tell my clients always, My parents always, no, allow them to play. If a child is not playing, that child is not feeling fine, you should run to the hospital for help and checkup. Now learn their play and play it with them. Yes, this 10-10 they play, find time most times to play with them. Now sometimes in their play, like for my children, when I play with them, I find out that some want to cheat the others, and I would like, no, in Islam it's not good to cheat other people, even in play. You don't cheat. That is where they learn those character from. They feel it's just a play, and if they do it, it's not a problem. Show them that it's a serious issue. Even when they play, they should be true to themselves. Some have lose out in their play and they don't want to go out of the game. Especially all this round and round out relay play. They form cycle and play around. Some lose and they don't want to step out. Now, if you don't have interest and create time, how do you train them? This is majorly where they receive their training. No, 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 no. In Islam, it's not good to cheat even while playing. It's not good to tell lies even while playing. So don't do it. Now, our last on the list is, lastly and most important, create time to always be with them. Please and please. I know we are all busy, especially these days that things are hard, pursuing one thing or the other to be able to put food on the table, even the mothers. But please, show them you care. Show them you want to be with them always, and sound it to their hearing. You know, this is important. I have to rush and actually rush and go and come back to meet them. Do not leave them to themselves. They need you around them 24 hours in a day. And now, alhamdulillah, school system have made it in such a way that they just come back in the evening. And your children are coming back by 4 or 3 and you're not still at home. Why? Please create that time for them. They close by 5:36. Make sure you're at home before they come. Whatever you're doing after your work, leave it. It's not as important as your children. Come back home. Settle the house before they enter and welcome them. You have to be around them. They have to meet you at home. Please and please. Let's try this. May Allah be with us. May Allah guide us. May Allah put barakah in everything we do and bless our children. May they be the best out of the best of their generations. Amin summa amin. Fasubhanaka Allahumma bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.